or is he still, or can you see him physically right now? Because my thing is with the vanilla version is he never uses the invisibility trick like he's supposed to. That's for the vanilla version. You will always see him moving around the map, which is terrible. Yeah, well, one witch hunter is technically the way you counter him, as long because then you have to have vision, but you still have to be in a certain radius. But the AI doesn't even, you don't even need a witch hunter with the AI. Unless you have a witch hunter in your squad. Yeah, that's the other issue. That's why the AI is always bad with it. Yeah. Well, I mean, in a way it does. That's still spells. But I just think that they just didn't give him enough oomph in general. Just he doesn't get rewarded enough for the things he does. Because it's like, especially since he doesn't keep territory technically. So it's like, so it's the same reason why Nakai, and now I finally remember his name, the big crocodile lizard man, is he has the same issue for different reasons. There's so much writing on the Council of Three settlements that you hand out to each of the different Council of Lizardmen that gives you different buffs for different units. The AI can easily just, when you're not around to defend them, eventually the AI gets so strong they can bully those, and if you're too far away, you'll lose them guaranteed. And then you lose those devotions that are giving you your units their buffs. So he's extremely hard to maintain. And it's the same problem with the changeling, but his issue with maintenance is his economy is his problem. Is getting his economy to stay solid at any given time without something screwing it over. Because it could change just because, oh, even if they're not after you and they don't kill you or do anything you, let's say you put a cultist place in one of Carl's places or in one of the Elector Count's settlements. And then the orc with the crown comes along and burns the place down. He doesn't capture it, he raises it. That destroys your economy too. So they didn't give him a way for him to stay alive when it's too much based on characters, things he can't control. That was yeah, it's fun. Yeah, he was stronger when he first came out. They definitely did listen to players who definitely don't play the Changeling and didn't should base it on that. That's true. And if a Franz player is playing Franz, he knows automatically how to destroy those cults, and he knows he just has to get Sterling because that's where he starts with it. Is the first cult is always in Sterling. It's the only place you can technically put the first cult. Everywhere else is too risky. and you and the longer you and the more turns you take before establishing your first cult, that's the longer you're visible too. So this puts you able to get a target on your head instantly. And it's like, that's not really fair. Well, 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 I mean, maybe. I mean, I think a simpler fix, because that would require a lot of changes of certain things in the way the AI views you. But I say a simpler fix would just be he needs, and I've said this for ages, and I know it seems kind of broken, but if you play Karl Franz or any other character near him, you're gonna have the advantage of you have a settlement that you can just hide in, even if he attacks you with something strong, and easily beat the shit out of him because he's not gonna have a second army. But my issue is against the AI as far as being the changeling and not fighting another player. You can't even take. It's like James said. You can't. It's easy. You either going to need to guarantee the win, and this is something I started doing with the changeling. But no other faction can do this without it hurting them, and it shouldn't have to be done that because it puts him behind. You need to wait one turn. Normally, the instinct is like go in and immediately attack the first thing you see when you start your first turn, like any other playthrough. But really, what you want to do with him is you want to melee any unit that's outside if there is one. I can't remember. Does any unit blocking you from Sterling, like, did they have a separate army outside the settlement, or is it just the settlement? That I don't remember. So what you do is you manual fight that battle, lose as little as you can, and then you have to sit there for a whole turn. Normally you would push that narrative. Every other faction, if you do good enough, you can push the settlement and immediately win. But because he starts with too squishy of units, he can't do this. The damage he's going to incur from the first fight is going to make it where the settlement can defeat him in an auto-resolve. It'll be like a valiant defeat almost, or something like that. So you have to manual 2 battles, and the second battle is going to be much harder. So the best bet is manual the first battle, lose as little as possible, and then sit there for one turn and recruit as many cheapies as you can. Even if you just spam a bunch of marauders. And I also have an argument in, why is he getting marauders? Why does he not have more demons? He's one of the more elite Zeech followers and actually recognized by Zeech. And on top of that, if you're going to talk about an army that has no settlement, it's kind of like the Beastmen logic. The Beastmen get really good starting units to get them going. That's the point. Because they don't have settlements either. So why did he not get that same respect? Why did he not get a more banging starting army than Kairos does? It's kind of strange. That would solve the issue. And I do think that would solve the issue instantly. It's just give him better starting units, and he'll have a better chance at least getting going in the first turn and establishing cults and stuff. So he can run around and be pegged down by witch hunters less too. This would also make his play against players easier as well, because then it'll make his upgrowth early game a lot stronger, because he does need more than one cult. Realistically, if you're going to use him against another player, there needs to be a way for him to get enough cults that he can switch regions. So like Daria said, the simple way to kill him instantly as a player versus player, put a witch hunter as the first hero you recruit into Karl's army and head straight to Sterling. You'll expose him on the map. He won't have gotten far enough. Even a player wouldn't have gotten far enough. It's so bad. So it's like because it takes so long for him to get good enough units to push anywhere. So just put a witch hunter in there as a player and boom, you'll have him. And that's also, the AI is even worse about this, because the AI doesn't totally understand how the cults work. It runs straight out of the safety net immediately. It's crazy. But anyways, I'll start my side. Well, no, that makes sense, because if you've already, cult detection is based on the yellow tree, the one that's the same thing to detect Skaven. So, plus Empire does get a lot of defenses against stuff like that. That's kind of their thing. That's why the Skaven have to be careful with them too, because they do detect hidden dwellings pretty easily. And it's like, so, and most likely what it is the AI already detected it. But here's something interesting you're going to learn about the elector counts. they won't actually get rid of the cults necessarily, even if they discover them. There's only like a 35% chance, depending on what. It also depends on the relationship with the changeling. If he's been aggravating them and doing schemes on them, then yes. It goes up to 50 to 65% chance that the AI is going to delete that cult. But most of the time, it's only a 35% chance that even when one of the elector counts discovers a hidden dwelling, whether it be Skaven or a cult, that it automatically starts purging it. But when the player gets it in Confederation, they're going to immediately purge that. That's once again destroying his way of even at all being competitive. He's definitely only able to be played in AI or in co-op. Playing him competitively is almost impossible against anyone near him. So, even Festus, we're not going to talk about how stupid Festus can screw him over. So bad. Now, I know it's because Nurgle and Zeech are technically rivals, but at the same time, it's also because since Festus can spread his corruption, that corruption eventually, if it gets too strong, it doesn't matter how many cults there are. He'll overwhelm Zeech's corruption, and then now there's plague everywhere, and now the changeling has to move through attrition. It's like, it's terrible. It's like, it is terrible. But let me start up my stream. Game start. We'll try to go about 9:30 at latest 10. Won't be able to go too long as much today, sadly, because we got started late, but see what we can get done. Do that, it's not hard to get one. There we go. Yo, Fart's here. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's lagging. Uh-oh. Are we good? I was making sure my stream wasn't crashing immediately. I do every now and then have a weird issue where my GPU just gives out on me because it's stressed out so much. And it just kills the stream. I just don't have the ability to focus on the computer right now. All my money wants all the technical stuff I pay for in January and February, which is the Geek Squad stuff. Because I forget I have 2 major payments that I have to do per year. It's only in January and February, then after that I can save my money. But all that money is going to go towards transmission of the plan. Once it comes March is when I can start really putting the money in. I'll give her a little bit more each month to basically help put it in there. Let's see. Hello, Arnott. How was your day today? And how, they didn't call me, so I'm calling them in the morning. Yeah, as far as an update on the school thing, they did not call me. She said Monday, but she did not call me, so I will be calling in the morning and checking in and seeing what the verdict is. So hopefully they won't give me the runaround and say, well, they haven't got around to seeing it yet. And I'm like, I'm only going to accept that for so long. Because if they did give me the runaround, I'm going to pull my caseworker from my other thing back into this who's been helping me out with this. And tell her, it's like, I've been calling them. It's like, I know you can't do too much, but it's like maybe you should kind of bring in an ear as well. Let them know that I'm pretty serious about this because it's like I'm getting someone else involved because I feel like I'm being ignored. But we'll see. I'm giving them as much benefit of doubt as I can. And if they fully do just deny it and don't do it, then I'll save my money, get things that I need to get going this year for what me and Mom need to be able to get ourselves moving, to get ourselves out of here if that's the case. Because I'm not going to go school here, then I'm just gonna put all my money to finding the quickest way to get us back to my hometown and my home state, so I can go to the school that I really want to go to. Because that means I would have to do it out of pocket, unless it's different down there, which it probably would be. Pretty sure the state that I used to live in would help me more than this one here. So we'll see what happens. Did James tell you he sent a request to a random dude, which was his luck is probably corn? Wait, what random dude, huh? I got the request you sent me, I think, Seely. I'm pretty sure that was you. I didn't send any requests to anybody, though. I got one on mine. He didn't tell me. I'm talking about James' Minds of Madness. What? Seely, who let you out on the mine? I didn't get defeated yet, Fozzie. Alright, let's load in. James' Minds of Madness is his office space. I'm managing alone. Hey, look. Slanesh is the youngest of the Chaos Gods, birthed into reality by a cataclysmic display of avarice that echoed across the multiverse, known as the Dark Prince and the Lord of Excess. Slanesh is the master of luxurious passions, and I didn't get to read that last part. It switched over to Kolek's face. Yeah. So yeah, also cruel torments and that's I may or may not be a little too accurate. They may not. 100%. So the other motherfucker was so strong. It burst Slanesh. Exactly, throughout the multiverse. Plus it doesn't that last part doesn't at all attest to Seely's future. See what you mean? James wanted my Steam ID so he can friend me. But turns out he didn't need that. Then sent a request to some random dude because I didn't get that request. I've read some stuff about the cat that the dragon's father really is something leaving everything to them. By the way, whatever happened to the rest of his children? They probably ate him. Who knows? I say that jokingly. That could be the case. Who knows? All right, back to the dwarves, everybody. Yeah, okay, so we're waiting on those two pump wagons. Gorbad's ready to go. He's pretty wounded. We will have to heal after taking out Mount Squighorn. But the reason why we're waiting a turn is our walls are building up. So the walls should be pretty big next turn, enough to take this out. It depends on if the dwarves answer us or not. We're about to find out. I'm kind of hoping they do. I would love a big battle. But I can't move. I did all my turn, I think, last episode. So we're going to end the turn. Who are you? What's happening? What are you doing over there? There it is. Chat, look at that! They left Thorgrim by himself! Why, AI? That's not in range. If I come out of undergrowth mode, but it depends. Can we get to him now? We'll see how many I get when it comes to my turn. Ardna, what's up? Because we could be intercepted by that other one that's in the underworld, but that would also be Thorgrim wouldn't be pulled into that either. And then I'd fight the settlement and the other two with it. That would immediately kill 3 armies. Ardna, prepare to be sad. Uh-oh. Why am I sad? I'm winning. Dio, what's up? Dio. Dio Beast Goblin declare war on me. Oh. Well, I guess that means you have to kill him, but that's okay. I don't usually get him. He's a cool character, but I don't think I've ever confederated Grom or used Grom to confederate the others. It never usually happens. They're just so far away from each other. So, oh well. I'm killing his main army with a castle garrison with a Wa. Yeah, but that means his Wa's not doing too good. Plus, that's only 2 armies. And it depends on when he popped the Wa. If you don't wait when you do the Wa, it doesn't build up to whatever the units already were. So if it's a 20 stack and you attack too soon, your Wa may only have 8 units. That's actually what mine has right now. But you do whatever you need to do, for Darius. Wow. I was gonna say we do need to do it, and I mean this in purpose. We do need to do a 3-way at some point. We do need to do it. Oh, why does Clan Vermin want a peace treaty with me? Where are you even? I don't even know where you are. This must be them up here. Maybe they're sharing a territory. No, there's no way the head taker didn't take that for himself. Hey, someone else took your place back. Oh, I think it's the ogres. That, yep, I think it's what's his name? Not the gold one, the other one. Yeah, Maneater. I think he has it. I really don't want. Do I want this? I don't really care one way or the other about the rats, to be fair. I'm not going south, and I'm also not going this way towards the Chaos Dwarfs. So if this is him right here, this is pointless to me. So I'm not gonna ever take that from him. See what Daria said? He likes me for some reason. That's weird. I'm gonna accept this just to get the rats off my back. It's not like I have any friends over here anyways. Everybody, no one likes the orcs like that. I'm gonna accept that just because I could get maybe a deal out of that for a while. Maybe for some money or something. How big is this map? Big. But you don't ever really worry about that part most of the time. Because there's 3 different types of victories, which, can I show that now while it's Darius' turn? I can. Okay. So, there's different victory conditions in this game, Sealy. There's there's small ones, big ones, and then there's like map conquest. So, this one right here, this is the most likely one you would do because 100 may sound like a lot, but you can see we already have the 8. And we've barely done anything. It's only turn 13. But but um but my thing is like that's just if you want to so like that's the whole campaign victory. If you want to completely beat the entire multiplayer campaign victory, you have to get to 100 first of owning territories. You can do this through alliances too. If you're a character who does this. This is what Carl does technically. Then there's short campaign victories, which these are based directly on your faction. it's going to have you kill people and try to take certain territories and regions. So for me, and you can click them and see where these are. I have to maintain control of all these regions that it lists right here. So Western Badlands, but that's James's though. I actually will never have that. So we're never going to worry about that either. It also depends on your personal goals you've set as a get player of the game. So my personal goals are technically Darius. My goal is to get to the Empire and destroy Darius and green tide the entire place. that is my actual one. What's up? Yeah, but scroll. Yeah, but scroll down. Do you have a territory? Maintain control 5 following provinces? Why does he not give that? That's odd. Well, like I said, it's based on faction. Most of them do this, but apparently Warzak doesn't do this, but that's strange. There are some odds and ends in the game that do have different short campaign victories. They're very different. A lot of the pirates are like that, to be fair, but I don't have any of them. Then there's long campaign victories who are. This is just a bigger version, which this one actually includes Darius. This is the one we want because look where this takes us. That's Darius or will be Darius. This actually is Darius, Reichland. Because one of my long campaign victories is maintain control of the 3 following provinces, and one of them is Reichland. So that actually plays into my long campaign victory to go kill Darius and take all of the Empire. And Solent, which is more to the right over here near the sun peak, the electric count with the sun, and I forgot the Nuln, Elspeth, which means I'm going to have to fight Elspeth as well. But I have to fight all the empires, so it doesn't really matter. But and then there's the really crazy one, which is the domination one. Not many people ever do this. This is if you just want to. This is this is the equivalent of flaunting your equipment and saying how big you are. Like, oh, look how big I am. Because if you this is only occurs if you capture, loot, raise, sack, or occupy 272 settlements. That's a lot. I think there's like 500, 600 total on the map. I don't remember the number. Might be more towards 1,000 at this point, but it's still that's the most likely ones you'll ever do is these two because these are the most role-playing type of campaigns each faction gets when you do a what's called immortal empires because there's actually 2 different stories as well. One of the stories doesn't let you pick every faction though. Immortal Empires lets you pick everybody, no matter which faction it is. It has its own goals. So, let's see. I assume the others will try to stop your progress. Well, yeah, any AI that does not like me or is technically destined to be at war with me is most likely going to turn on me first, much like the dwarves did. It is definitely a major thing that Grudge Boy here usually tends turning on the greenskins in this area. Especially Skarsnik, the tiny goblin death machine that I now have on my team that comes from up here, who we got really blessed that he made it this far south and allowed me to absorb him already. So now that we've confederated him, he's now running with my main character, Gorbad, here in his unit with his little Gabo army. And we've got our Wa, which you don't know how the Wa works, and each faction has a special mechanic. For the orcs, once you get enough Wa points, you can initiate one, and depending on your army, in the background, a secondary army builds up and randomly recruits units across the board. So, and these all come from, and I can't show you that yet until it's my turn. I Oh, that's probably one just another orc. But yeah, what I can't show until it's my turn, but there's normally a button here that says recruit from WA pool. And anything in that pool is also what the WA will specially recruit from, like this lava arachnarok giant spider, for instance. So, but
The boys are pleased.
I heard that too. What did I say? I assume the other side Darius deserves that for what his future self is going to do. He's I heard that, Seal. Oh, let that anger fuel you, Darius. Let it make you a better version of Gelt. I'm not having any frame drops. What's happening? Uh-oh. Did you? I assume you auto resolve that. You had your walk. You had your walk going though, didn't you? You technically were two armies. Then you're technically not one army. You're two armies. So it's 2v3.
You won.
Still good, but
Now's the
it
time.
wasn't a single army. It's like right now, technically, chat, this is about to be four armies. If these both reach maximum strength before we hit the dwarves, this is four
See me
armies.
to battle.
Oh no. Wow, even you are having an infest. Looks like the infestation is strong with this playthrough. Oh, that's not. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's over by Bray. Oh no. If the infestation is strong with this playthrough and it's by Braytonia, good luck, Darius. You better be careful. If a settlement all of a sudden turns to a giant freaking green cloud, you should be worried. All you hear is and then boom. Doris, you're crossing an entire sea. You deserve what's coming for you. And I hope the Dark Elves fall with you. Well, he's not going to be the Dark Elves. He's going to be Gelt because he'd prefer to be Gelt. And Gelt actually starts over there now. Um, so he's going to be Empire. He'll
I
be to your
destroy
left
ballistic
somewhere around
batteries.
there. I forget where exactly Gelt is. He's somewhere near that. He'll be to your left and down or something. Don't quote me on that. Darius knows
Stand to
better.
it. I'll use my
He'll to his
spells.
south. So he'll be to your
Rock and
Storm
roll.
Dragon start south. If you look up to where she starts out on the map, which I do recommend that, Sealy, look up where she starts. He is several regions to the south of you past your brother, I think. Yeah, your brother is next to it. Yeah, which oh, it's loading. Hold on. Your brother is my friend. Yeah, his by the way, yeah, your brother loves him because they kind of have the same personality, so he actually has made a trade deal with them in the lore. So, good luck. That means your brother can get cannons from Darius. So that means, James, you also have to protect Sealy from a civil war from the Iron Dragon. You know that, right? It's gonna be silly. Although to be fair, the Iron Dragon doesn't benefit me either. So the one weird instance in this case, I won't destroy him entirely because that doesn't benefit Darius. But if he gets too ippity up near, because I live, I'm not gonna say near. I don't want to give away too much. Kind of near Sealy. So if Iron Dragon's getting too uppity with Sealy, it means he's kind of getting too uppity with me too. So he may get stabbed if it gets too close. Let's see, Storm gets something akin to a Silk Road, right? Yes, kind of. They actually all get that, but she does benefit from it more. Well, I say that. She benefits from it more because if you learn how to communicate with the longer targets away and you know how to mid-max your caravan better, you'll get more out of it than Darius will. Because Darius is friendliness is better for open trading, but the caravan won't have to travel as far. So it actually won't make as much money as hers will. If you trade with maybe Franz or maybe I'm just giving you certain names to throw out there. Maybe Franz, or maybe you trade with the dwarves that I'm about to kill in this playthrough. Thorgrim, the Grudgebeard. Maybe you trade with him and you get some decent good money from the caravans. Is a good because you did she technically had a huge this is why she is a little harder to play through. She technically doesn't have too many allies near her. Her brother's an ass. The wall is under attack by village, which at least in your favor, James will ignore that part. So not taking the wall from him because that's going to be his main line of freaking economy in the beginning. Besides what's right outside inside the wall, because anything closer, I'm going to keep giving hints. Anything closer to those mysterious hills near you, Sealy, those are more dangerous as you get into those hills. So fear the hills. Unlike that other movie, it's not humans, but the hills have eyes. You see, I mean, you don't. But if he closes his border to you, it'll cause a lot of shit. Although, if he wants to maintain friendly and kind of keep Darius's play chip off the table, then you might want to do that, James, because if you do it that way, then he doesn't have to keep open borders with you. He can close his borders to you, and he can, which will keep his. It won't be guaranteed. The Iron Dragon is an ass. I've even tried to be friendly with him on purpose, and sometimes it's hard to even do that. He really just doesn't like his sister for some reason. They just really are at each other's throats too much. So it's literally a dragon civil war. uh Ironically, kind of like the Three Kingdoms incident. It's literally essentially um Sun Jian versus a female version of Li Bei. Because Jade Dragon is not Liu Bei. I say he's actually more like Cao Cao. He doesn't care. The greater picture lies elsewhere. Darius can go. Darius can go sink in a mud hole for his dastardly ways. Oh wait, it's my turn. Holy crap! I didn't pay attention. Okay, let's see something. Trying to experiment. Can we reach Thorgrim from the surface? It might not be, because that might be why. We cannot. We can enforce march. Hmm. It is quite high. We have 9 here, 11 here. So that equates to 20 altogether. So we have a full third army technically between the two walls right now. Plus the 2 full armies we have naturally that aren't the walls. The Gorbat and Skarsnik. Let's start our research. What do I need next? I think, oh, yes, because of what I got from Skarsnik, and he's been focusing on this apparently. My research actually got improved. A lot of my stuff went down to 2 and 3 turns. So let's do more orcs. We need that recruitment cost and local capacity to go up by a lot, because we might have to recover pretty fast from this. So here's what we need to do. This needs to move south. Well, hold on, hold on. How far can Thorgrim go? We need to go to the maximum distance. Wow. Look how far Thorgrim can reach. I actually do want that though. Because this army is a pure throwaway. We can actually use this army to do some real damage to him. You know what? We're taking it. Push. Because he'll either have to fall back and fight this. Because I don't think his other armies can get to that. Let's see. They cannot. They can go here at furthest, and that cannot reach this fight. So, all right, that's our plan there. Because if he retreats, then I can use the ambush tactics while pushing up. Because I can take my time with this. We're in a golden scenario right now, where not much can really threaten us. And what can threaten us, I can literally build up an army in a turn. And actually, speaking of that, let's get war boss over here. You. Holy ogres!
We are brave, mighty.
Oh man, the man eater's been been uncontrolled, man. What has this been going on in the coast? Did the pirates get freaking wrecked? Dude has, hold on, whoa. Dude has 220s. Well, no, unless he killed it. Well, no. Well, no. If Darius is seeing ruins, and maybe it could destroy them and it left ogres unimpeded. Jeez. So ogres and rats are everywhere right now. Holy crap. Holy crap. He has, he, I just want to point out, he has two basically 20 stacks. Then he's got a 14 stack. Then he's got a 5 stack. Then he's got another 8. Oh, no, that's the camp. Okay. I forget they have camps. But this one, so he's got 4 armies. 3 of them are almost max. This dude's been on a feast. Kind of scares me because it means he might. Oh shit, is he at war with. Hold on, we might have a problem. Wait a minute, we might have a problem. Oh shit, he's at war with Barack Var. No, are you about to take this? Oh fuck. Oh. So that might be what Darius gets lucky with. There's a blessing and a curse happening here. Because if it depends on what Maneater does. If it also depends on where he goes when he's done with the dwarves. If he kills Barak Var and takes all of this from this faction, then I have to fight him, which will delay me. But here's the issue. Here's the double-edged sword. Sure, it delays me, and I do have the forces to fight him once I'm done with Thorgrim, which I'll deal with that first. But this does mean that BS right there could be heading to the Empire. Just letting you know now, Darius. well, no, because then we don't get to finish this playthrough. I don't want the AI to win this. That's boring as shit. I hate when that happens. This is why sometimes I have to putting them on easy just because this shit can happen. Darius, I hope you are prepared. Oh, with the man eater? Wait, with the man eater? What have you been doing? Wait, yes, they hold on. What? Yes, they changed that. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I know why they changed that. Technically, the ogres do have a weird economy that does rely on mercenaryism, remember? And the new they changed that because of the new ogre. Ogres are technically mercenaries. They fight for anybody. who pays them enough meat and money and gold, as I'm now learning. So, shit. So, okay, he did get a positive out of this. So that might be what holds me at the door for a little bit. It's not like that's going to stop me, but it will delay me long enough, maybe to give him a little bit more chance. But but I've got to worry about Thorgrim anyways. But that is at least a saving grace that right there. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, question, Darius, because I haven't played all the other ogres since the update. I played the new ogre, but I haven't played the other older ogres. Do the older ogres get access to that mercenary mission thing? Please tell me they do not. Well, no, yeah, but does the man-eater get it? Haven't played, okay. I hope not. Because here's the thing I learned about the new one. Because here's something funny, James. You want to know why they're so crazy to play now? He, and you're not gonna like when I say this because it's gonna make you more mad about the changeling situation. He's literally an ogre version of the changeling. He's based on the mercenary contracts give you big ass rewards, and they take you to different targets. So you have to pick and choose who do you really want to work for, and who you're gonna piss off. Because if you piss off the wrong person at the wrong time, this could get you killed. Um, But if that's a thing for all the ogres, there's a 50-50 chance. Now Darius can't has no control over this. But yeah. It's like, but what I'm saying is I don't care about what it's for. The AI doesn't care about that either. But here's my worry. If that mechanic is for all the ogres, now Darius doesn't have no control over this. It's completely random. There's now a chance that Maneater could get a random contract that says the Empire just wants me dead, and it wants him to go capture something from me. And this will make the AI Maneater try to adhere to this contract if he accepts it, turning on him on me instantly. Because the ogres are weird like that now. But that's if they all have that. If the Maneater doesn't get that, then at least that's my safety net to know as long as I don't piss him off, he's sure to leave me alone until I attack him. Well, it wouldn't be Maneaters, because Maneater's the old one. I don't know. I'll have to play them to see. Because to see if they get access to it too. No, that would be even worse because although it would be fun, I do get why you want that, and that's kind of a cool mechanic. And Stellaris has a bit of that, to be fair. So it can be broken in Stellaris, but as long as the developer puts a limit on it, I do think that you should be able to at least offer them a normal level contract, just like the AI would, and be like, "Hey, attack this." Da da da. Now it's random whether they accept it or not. It should be always rolled the dice because there is three choices you always get in contracts to accept that are random. So when you play as them, or at least the new ones. Once again, I'll go play Maneater later and see if he gets it just to know what I'm up for next episode. Contract, take Black Crag for 10K. No, I don't think you should be able to decide the price. The developer has to do that because that's where it breaks it. That's too much. Because now you're giving 10K to an AI and that immediately allows them to spam. That's too much. That's kind of the problem why I don't allow it when I play with people in Stellaris. Because that is an exploit in Stellaris that's well known. It's too strong. Twal did that BS. It's the only reason why he came back from my strategy I used with James to defeat him. It's because he cheated. At least my strategy targeted another player. It didn't use the AI as a patsy. Because you don't want that either. Because then that's too much. Because then you could just cheat the system way too hard. You don't get to decide the contract. You just get to decide, do you want to tell them to try to go for something And then it's up to the AI whether it chooses that out of the 3 contracts it has. And then the the chance of taking the contract should be based on the distance between their armies and whatever that contract is. If it's too far for them, then they're not going to accept that. Why would they? That would make the AI run across the map and get killed, which also then makes the player able to exploit killing the ogres without ever fighting them. It's too much. So that's why it should be based on distance, and that it's just a random whatever number the game already gives as now, with the way the random generation does it. You would just be able to tell them what they want to attack. So, like you said, or Iron Rock or Black Crag. It's like, tell them that. And then since he's kind of near it right now, he's not close, but it is in reasonable distance if he, according to the AI. But hold on, can I see? Let's bring up their political. But see, I outnumber them in power strength right now. So the purple bar, that also should determine their percentage of accepting this contract. If the entity that you're telling them to attack them, it has way more influence, of like that little balance scale in the diplomacy screen is against them completely, they should not accept that. That's suicide. So it's like, so right now it's just over half to where he'd be less inclined to take it because there's a chance I could kill him pretty easily if he pulls the wrong strat. But there's a chance he could accept it right now, too. I'd say it's like a 40-60 chance right now if you could just give him a target. If it allowed you to give him a target right now. Be a 40% chance he takes the contract, 60% chance he ignores it for something else. Because if there's a contract for the dwarves right now, he's definitely going to take that instead. Because he's right there and he's already at war with them. Oh, it's my turn. Yeah. I wish there was a bell in this game. I wish there was a thing to go. Yeah, but you won't know when to do it. The game needs to do it. Go ahead and get that to get the money up as much as possible. Okay. So he did nothing? He ignored that? God dang it. Stop it. He's not allowed to do it. It's like he's not allowed in here. That's cheating. I have an idea. Here's the thing. We're gonna try a tactic because we're gonna see if he responds to that unit in the north. So this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna go into ambush stance. You're gonna go into encampment stance in order to heal. We're gonna see if he takes that base bait. Can he reach us? He can, but he's in force march that right now though. Maybe I should move a little closer. Hold on. Let's move Gorbat up a little bit further. See if we can move him up to here. Can he still go in ambush? He can. Okay. And then we'll have Ikit. Or not Ikit, sorry. Other small dude. Karsnik. Move up to right here. And that should be in range if he gets jumped. And that's a 75% chance to ambush. Because we want to pull this unit down first and try to hit these two places and take them first. Because if we can get all these armies together, And the longer I give the Wa the chance to build up, the better. Because I don't think these two can reach. They can't. And even if they can, I don't think they bring enough troops to help with this. And I'm going to manual it if I have to, too. So, all right. Ending turn. Let's see who the dwarves take the bait. Kind of deserve this, not gonna lie, Arna. What you mean? What you mean? Whoa. I'm gonna have to manual it. Wait, did it fail? I wish it would tell you if the ambush was a failure. I It was, I guess. Really? Oh, that's a bit bummer. Hold on, retreat? Same thing. How are we losing this? I may have to reload. No, I think I know what I did wrong, but hold on. I'm trying to think if I should just fight this because I think I can win this anyways. So he's bringing three forces. Looks like I'm bringing four, but I'm bringing a couple more smaller forces than he is. He's bringing two bigger ones, one small one. So this is Thorgrim himself. What's funny is he's not the initial army. This smaller army is, but they're gonna camp. Wait, are they attacking me? They're attacking me. What happens if I retreat again? Yeah, now we're stuck to have to do it. So now we have to do it. Okay. One of my reinforcements is going to be here in 6 seconds. I'm going to put these all on. All the WA ones are going to be on AI control because it's going to be too much for me to control. Um, it's just, I wonder if it's because Skarsnik's first. I wonder if it's what's happening is they're overwhelming Skarsnik's army and killing it before Gorbak gets there. And doing a lot of damage to it. I wonder if that's all it is. So this Scar, oh yeah, we got the Bad Moon Banner. So which unit do we want to make really strong? We want one of the fanatics to have this. Which rank are you? You're 3. You're all, oh no, it's tier 3. I forget. Hold on. I think that's higher. I don't know which one's higher. Wait, you have less health. No, we need to give it this one. We need to give it to the one that has more health. So you take that. Do I want Gorbad to be AI controlled too? All his units are basically full health. And I just worry about Skarsnik. Ooh, no, let's do it. Let's do it. I can do this with both of them and let the other two be AI. This might lag really bad. The ambush failed somehow is what it was. I mean, like I said, I could cheat and just reload and try to get the ambush to pop, but that's I'm not gonna try to do that. Like I said, what I really think it is I think that in Thorgrim's getting his reinforcements. Or no, he's not. 1 minute 50. Yeah, we're both getting our. I'm getting my reinforcements 5 seconds earlier. But what I really think it was is they just rushed him. They rushed Scarborough or not what's his name? Skarsnik. and just killed him before the fight could happen. Or at least killed majority of his units. So there was less to fight with overall. And since the dwarves are extremely tanky, it didn't help. Plus he has no archers. The other issue is there's no range for Skarsnik right now. So I'm going to do what the AI probably didn't do. When should you auto battle and let the AI control? Only auto battle decisive victories. Close victories only if you know you're not going to lose anything. When you highlight over auto resolve, it'll show you anything flashing red that dies completely during the battle, even if you win. In this case, we would lose everything because it's a defeat. Any type of defeat means you lose everything, especially if it's a cornered defeat like we're having right now. And because I retreated, we have no retreat option. This is make or break. If this loses, we lose all of this. I do think it's a bit BS. It was a 75% chance. Plus, that another thing I'm a little annoyed about, that means they got over their enforced march stance, but not regular stance. So, all right, let me organize our stuff here, chat. They don't have any large, right? I didn't see any. Thing is, are they going to come down both sides? Or one? I have an idea. Let's do one on one, one on the other. What did you say, Darius? I can't look at it right now. They kill the what? The stunties. Yeah, they're all stunties. Good advice. Kill the dwarves. You got it. Great advice. Great advice. All right, let's put these night goblins over here. Because they have less health. So let's go with the ones with more health. We'll do the reverse night goblins. The fanatics over here by the spears. Boil the bear. If I could, I would. And the skulkers. I'm gonna put them actually in one big unit, but they're gonna be in the middle because I kind of want to split them in half depending on which way they go. If they commit everything to this one side, one of these one sides, then I'm actually gonna swoop them around and come from behind and stab them, stab them. At least before hopefully the reinforcements get here. And also, is another thing: is the AI gonna wait on its reinforcements, or is it gonna push me? It is attacking me, so it should push me, but I think it can sit there and wait for the reinforcements before it pushes. Which does suck if that's the case, because that almost makes you wonder maybe we should go engage them in the forest where they can't help each other with their range either. Don't know. We're gonna see when it comes down to it here soon. I'm gonna commit all of the archery since we don't have much. This normal main side over here. Squigs are sitting over here. Skarsnik? Ooh. I'm gonna put you with this one. With these guys because I don't think they're gonna push this side as much. Although I say that, but your morale though, you're the only thing holding the goblins' morale together. So no, you have to be up here with the fanatics right there. 60 traps. Okay. Shoot, we have charge bonus. The AI didn't get any of his good abilities. Damn it. So that's gonna be a problem. He has no good spells. We're gonna have to wait till our shaman gets here too. All right. So this is going to be main unit. So that's group 1. That's group 2. Oh, Scarsnake didn't get put in that. Hold on. Let me move my archers back for a second. Here we go. Okay. And then we want the Skulkers as their own unit. And then this as its own unit. And that is a unit. Because when the reinforcements come in, I'm just going to click and drag them. They're going in as a big, massive, just, whoa! We're going to treat it true orc style and hope that we trust in. We got to trust and believe in the green tide in order to win this. The goblins just got to hold, is what they've got to do. Long enough and do any real armor-piercing damage they can. Which is why I don't want my armor piercers the first thing to hit if I can help it. Did these regulars get it? No. So yeah, much like the spears, the front line ain't gonna have too much armor piercing. But let's lock up. And let's start the battle. Let's go. Oh yeah, they have choppers. We're gonna shoot those down. Hold on. Oh wait, hold on. They're moving again. Hold on. The AI is already bringing in. We're gonna also use them to kind of to our advantage. That's our wall. Shoot, 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 shoot. Run, 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 run. Open fire and shoot that chopper down. Don't let him bomb you. Ow! Squigs got hit, but that's okay. Hold on, where's my... You guys need to turn skirmish mode off. Kill. Oh, really? It's going for that? Come on! Come on, AI, don't ball up on me. This is also why I'm probably losing. You know what? Maybe I should have controlled it all myself. God dang it. Luckily, they can shoot at it. Oh, that's gonna suck. Yep. Really? No, hold on. We're reloading. No, I'm not doing that. Hold on. Concede defeat. We're gonna have to reload, guys. Concede defeat. I'm not doing that. That's not acceptable. Hold on. I'm just gonna exit the main menu. It's gonna kick y'all out. No. No, I'm not gonna stand. They still haven't fixed that problem. I do think that's radios because the vanilla AI doesn't do that as much. I do think the radios reinforcements sometimes don't work. I'm gonna re-invite you both, and I'm gonna fight that still, but I'm gonna fight it myself. Like I'm gonna control everything as much as I can because that got me killed. I see why I lost. Y'all still there? Hello? Uh-oh. James? Oh, wait, James went to eat. Right. Chat, so we'll have to let James know when he gets back. Forgot. The autosave was right here, right? Let's go with that one. I don't know if that's after the fight or before the fight is the problem. Hold on. Let's go with the other one. Let's go with the one right underneath that. Let's go 12 turns back. Not 12 turns, but back to 12. Turn 12. Or is it 13? And we'll just take a chance. If it's wrong, I'll just have to reload one more time. But that was BS. It's like all I needed him to do was keep moving, and he wouldn't have taken as bad of a hit. That was the best chopper bomb drop the dwarves could have been handed. That was terrible. This is why I never trust the AI to do the work for you in some cases. So it means I definitely should win that if that's the case. If that's the stupidity it was bringing and that's why it lost, then yeah, yeah, I should definitely have it. Let me get the code up. Then he's gonna come back and like, what happened? Get the code in there. Oh, come on. All right, code's up, Darius. I will give the AI one thing when it does behave right. At least the dwarves understood what those choppers are for. Vanilla AI is smarter. It depends on what we're looking at. Enemy-wise, I think it's smarter. I think this is smarter. Ally-wise, I do think that maybe Radio skipped out on something just for everything else, and maybe it docked the allied AI. Which, if that's the case, it just means you have to play it yourself. You just need to control as many armies as it'll allow you. Because if I had been controlling that initial wall that belongs to Skarsnik, I could have used them as a distraction to keep the chopper at bay. But I wouldn't have taken that big of a hit, though. Like, I wouldn't have balled them up. They would have probably got 1 or 2 units. But got the whole freaking blob. Unless there's a way to tell it to do stuff. That I don't know. Maybe there's a way to ping the map and it'll follow that. Example in my World War I playthroughs, Kairos attempted to use Furies to flank around my gun line and get my machine guns. Yeah, but they did that now. They did that in here too. So that might just be in general that maybe that AI is just no different. But because I was gonna say that technically the choppers just did that as well. They didn't have to go around, but they did kind of go in the middle where they saw there was the least amount of range to stop them, which was a good initial play. Now I was smart enough to move my units when I saw what it was doing, but time is. I gotta keep an eye on time. I had to reset because of what my AI cost me and what it did. It was very dumb. Granted, it failed, but it was a good attempt. Well, that's just because I was smart enough to not sit there. But yeah, I had to restart because my AI did that thing it did to you, which we're just gonna have to control all the armies ourselves. Now there is a limit. I think you can only control 3 armies manually, and then everything else has to be AI. But at least I can control the first 3 main armies that are gonna show up. Because that army showed up as the AI. They clumped up into a ball, and the dwarves chopper that I avoided because I saw what it was trying to do, it killed the entire ball. They went from full health to everything down to a quarter. It was the entire army. I was like, whoa, so no. I've got to see what turn we have to load back up to get to where I just was, though, so I can try to fight that fight myself. Oi, oi. That's the only problem with with the AI in this game. I was doing good too. Like my initial dodge of the chopper myself was G. I saw what he was doing. I moved my units. He didn't get a good bombing off. He hit my squigs a little bit, but that was about it. And then he got hardly anything. But then here comes the AI Wah. The chopper immediately switches going to them. The Wah just gets in this weird mass of a ball with all of its units clumped up, and they just dropped a bomb on it, and every single one of their health bars went down at the same time. I'm like, that is absolutely dumb. Good. I'm taking bets on who will be the next rollback. Well, mine wasn't out was out of my hands. I thought the AI was at least gonna push, not just sit there in a ball. I thought they were at least gonna move forward. They didn't even come up to where I was. So frick that. Well, okay, so I it went back to the autosaves are earliest is turn 13. So that's what we're loading up right now to see what happened. But seeing that stupidity, I wonder if that's why the auto resolve is a defeat as well. I wonder if it made that same mistake. All right, it's loaded in. It's waiting for y'all to load in. There we go. Knocking in my turn again. I'm gonna leave it at the same as it was. The only thing is, there is a chance I can ambush him this time, but let's see. End turn. This time self. Control as many as you can. You gotta stop feeling what? You gotta stop what? Stop bullying bald people. Oh, you talk about Vols. Yeah, you talk about Sigvald and all the yeah, that's true. Skeletons are bald, so yeah, I guess that's true. All right, then so once again it failed. I don't understand how that's failing with a 75% chance, but okay. I'm not gonna screw up my retreat this time though. I want to be able to save what I can save if we lose. Um, so it was this one I put this on. Okay. We're not doing no AI control chip ticks. We're gonna let it just give me as many as it can. Okay. Let us I'm gonna make a just in case we have to reload this again, I'm gonna make a quick save. In case anything goes wrong. So we don't have to go through that turn again. This is as it is and as it will be. Alright. Here we go. Again. I don't care about all that. He's not the threat. That's definitely not what's winning him this battle. It's just the Slayers and the sheer amount of just absolute blast miners that he has. He's probably chucking grenades into the line before he's running up. That's why I have to be careful of that. That's why the goblins that don't have armor piercing are in front. And that's for that very reason. So they can eat the grenades. Because they won't kill too many dwarves anyways. So will Vlad invade the Empire? Will James get boned by the Bony Boys? Or will or the French? Or will the dwarves BS Ardnot again? Not sure. But it seems to give me control of all of them, it looks like. They're all in purple on the minimap, so I'm hoping I've got everybody. Or I at least can control them when they come in. Does it say? It doesn't. I don't think it says. And I don't want to mess with these too much because it changes their timer. Wonder if there's a way to make them come in faster. If I move these around, or if it's going to make it longer. Is that making them better? So this was 2 minutes. It's the same. Well, that's 4 minutes now. Ah, that's worse. Ah, shit, I shouldn't have moved them. To be fair, we're going to hold anyways. We have to hold for about that time. And I kind of want them to come in at the same time. Because we need to hit them with as large a mass as possible once the charge begins. So separating them is also kind of a problem. So to be fair, even though it's taking 2 extra minutes, I think we're good there. We're not messing with this one because we want that one in 6 seconds. We want that. That's the rest of our meat that will hold the line until the charging force gets here. So, all right. What's with all these perfect landmine maps? I know, right? They are kind of crazy. Oh shit! Hold on. Not with that formation, I'm not. So let's spread y'all out so we can move you to need to. Go over here. That's what screwed me because the AI was such an idiot. Yeah, trust me, that's crazy when the AI decides to put every unit in the army in a tiny single ball. It was terrible. Yeah. Oh yeah, one thing I need to check before we do. What is my number 5? What number did I put 5 on? Well, I did that because it must be on here somewhere. I'll have to find it. It's on my. So it must be on my. Hold on. So. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Cool. Wanted to make sure I knew that before we did that. Okay, so let's lock the formations for everybody again. Repeat history, chat. Okay, let's do this again. Here come those stupid droppers. Get in position, and also we want to get skirmish out of there, and we need to grab all of this. It needs to move like this for now. We're going to separate it as it goes forward, which I'm going to do like this. So you guys need to go there. Oh, they're sitting there doing that now, huh? I do appreciate at least the AI is adapting. That gives me time at least to move everything forward. Oh, it's going for Skarsnik. Ow, you bitch. Where are the other archers for this squad? Target that. Turn that off. Spider Riders also target this for the moment, because you're faster. Turn your skirmish off for the moment. We need everyone targeting this, because that's going to hit that. Yeah, it's going for the biggins. That's okay. Overall, that's just one orc unit, so that's not worth it. The other forces are pushing in, but they're still not here yet. Pretty sure he's out. Get ready to disengage that. Let him go. He'll come back. Spider Riders, nope. I knew you were going to do that. Don't do that. You guys are now joining the archers. Oh, it's trying to come back. I like how it immediately got its morale back. He really wants Skarsnik. There we go. It's shot down now. Okay. Reform, reform, reform. You're probably going to have to get in the back soon. So there's not much going this way. This is what we kind of want. Okay. So, where's that? That's that one. Push. You're going after these guys. How about y'all's charge bonus? Not great. All right. Fall back here, goblins. Yep, that's why they're in front. You saw what happened to that front line. That's why they're up there. And nothing else. Come on, get out of that. Get out of that. We gotta push. We gotta push. We gotta push. Yeah, the grenades have hit that first line. Let's get in there. All Alright, you guys are now going into this auxiliary here. Nasty skulkers. Time to do your duty. They're punching through a little bit, but we've got our other reinforcements in the back. Let's move. Alright, Gorbad, to the front. They're mixed in and they can't get out now. I need my cavalry. I need to reset my cavalry. Let's do that. That needs to be group 5. We need to trigger the Wa. Let's get everything up here. Skarsnik gonna have to fall back. Form up here. Skarsnik's army is gonna have to take a pretty beating situation. It's like guys, why are you not attacking this? I told you all to attack this. Come on, lag. Don't do this. Do orders, do orders, do orders. Main unit, reform here. Whatever's left. Main unit here, also reform here. We need to get you out of this situation. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oops. And I don't like when it lags. It's so hard to tell what's happening. You think it'd make it easier, but it doesn't because your units don't take your orders. Sometimes they don't see it. I actually might lose this. Shit. Let's get the rest of it in there. You're coming from that side. Well, it's hard to maintain because I can't. One, I don't like having to control this much. This is too much for the player to maintain. This is why you're supposed to be able to do AI, but if they're going to sit there and just fucking twiddle their dick, it's not going to do me no good. I lost this because the AI just isn't functioning as it should for a large battle. Gorbad's doing the best he can. Skarsnik ran away. He had no choice. People are rallying. Give your units this. Focus that. Yeah, we're screwed. We're pretty screwed, I'm pretty sure. We've got some people rallying back here. At least I can go for the archers. Yeah. Ooh, my shaman's almost dead. He needs to get out of danger. I need him to blast something for me real quick because there's so much I can't keep track of it. Yeah, they're breaking us. Our morale's starting to shake, and Gorbad's about to die. Damn it. Yeah. It's too much to maintain. I'm almost in almost every series it's the AI's fault that the main fight can't happen. Well, it's because the game's not balanced for it. Like the game that gives you these mechanics that you're supposed to be able to use, like the AI fighting for you, because this is too much for any player to maintain. Like, and I can't group all of this because you can't group it until it comes in. This is why I don't like that they took out. This is also a thing that previous Total Wars had that this one don't. I don't like that they took out the ability to start with like all your people at once. Why? Why is it not a thing? They're all right there next to each other. Why does it take 4 minutes for them to get there? Doesn't make any sense. So we're gonna have to retry this battle again. We might not get this tonight because it's BS. Yeah, we've lost. I'm trying to see if they're coming back. Also, another thing, everything's happening so everyone's so scattered. It's hard to see who's rallying who. I kind of wish there was a button for clicking each rallied unit and have it like as you press the button, it cycles through each unit. It keeps coming back, right? So you can keep putting it back in battles in certain places. This game's always had a little bit of an efficiency issue that a lot of the other Warhammers didn't have. And there's a ton of mods you can download to fix this, but it's like, I don't want to have millions of mods to make something work like it should. Yeah, see, they're rallying, but I mean, what good does it do me? I won't just jump this. Yeah. Just drop a little booze on the battlefield. The dwarves will be too drunk to fight. I wish. Plus, it lagged and froze up, so a bunch of my orders didn't get recognized. So there were units just standing there. This game's not optimized good for multiplayer. It really isn't. It never has been. It's when you get to a certain amount of units, it really collapses, especially depending on the people's internet involved or anything, rig, whatever. It all contributes to it. Sadly, shouldn't that? It shouldn't because console don't do that. But heck, yeah. There they go. I'm gonna concede because there's no point watching this all the way through. Uh, concede defeat, yes, in battle. With me, but I'm still gonna have to reload because I don't know what to do here. Do I accept this loss and just rebuild all these armies, or do I go, or do I restart it? This is the shit I hate about the AI because it cheats. Because it's like it's got too many advantages in the ways that there's too many problems in this game. I love it, but I remember why I kind of stopped playing it after a while, especially multiplayer wise. Because it should be a winnable battle. Also, there's not another small addition this game would have benefited from. Once again, other Total Wars have this. Um, the whatever Rome, Total War Rome, even back to the original Total War had this. There's a better notification when your units come into the field. When you're wrapped up in the battle trying to mid-max units, sometimes your brain forgets it's supposed to be waiting on reinforcement. So you sometimes don't look over and go, oh, they're just standing there. You know what I mean? And it's like it needs to give a louder noise of no, no, some sort of horn or some shit, like to let you know, like, or for the war, it's orcs, right? I should hear a freaking loud whoa, something like that. Come on, it's one audio. Audio is cheap and easy to do. These are the lazy things a lot of games just have suffered from too much lately. It's simple, it's cheap, it's easy to do, yet it's not a thing. Too much. I'm getting really annoyed with a lot of the inefficiencies lately in many things. People are just gotten too damn lazy. Oh, Skarsnik died in there. God damn. Oh, yeah. I'll restart and see if I can fight it one more time. We don't really have really too much time to do any of this. No, auto resolve it because I'm not gonna fight that myself. I gotta wait till it swings over and then I gotta reload. I've got to figure out how I'm gonna win this and how I'm gonna be able to maintain. We might have to cheat it and I might have to have you two join. And you may have to be not the AI, but be my other armies. So I don't have to manage them. Is it And another thing I think about the balancing in this game is like they don't, and I think the part of this issue is they probably didn't think about this when they first did it. I don't think they expected too many people to really play this multiplayer, if you really want my opinion. I think they expected people to just play against the AI by itself. And it's like, because it does seem like it's very much unscaled a lot more unevenly with the stuff that can happen when there's multiple players in the lobby. Because it causes more weirder stuff that just doesn't make any sense. But let's go back and load again. What's up? Not really. I mean, not really. No, their issue is just they don't give you nothing to work towards. This game's issue is an AI problem. It's a problem that your ally AI half the time doesn't do what it's supposed to do. It just sits there and gets fucked up. No, no. Here's the thing. I mean, now that's an ideal world, but that's not even what it needs. What it truly needs, through and through. Let me load that quick. Oh wait. Are y'all gonna well, before I load this we have to decide this, but what it truly needs is this is one thing, because what you're saying, that's a perfect world. That's if some people actually did their job. I'm not even asking for that. I'm asking for bare minimum, which bare minimum would be all that needs to be is as soon as they enter the field they freaking move forward towards the enemy. That's it. That's a simple line of code. But instead, they tried to make it too overconvoluted in those situations, and it breaks, and now the AI just clumps up in a ball and gets killed. So it doesn't even work intended anyways now. So what's the point? It's sometimes it's better to be simple, to keep it simple, than to overcomplicate it and then have it break and not work at all. And it's like, and that's a huge thing in coding. It's a rule of thumb no one follows half the time. And it's like, so but are y'all joining in to help me, or you want me to try to do it one more time on my own? I mean, yeah. I mean, as long as you're not sitting there doing nothing. Yeah, because I could have won that if the AI just moved forward. The original fight that I set up when I had it controlled by the AI, all I had to do was keep pushing. I was going to use its momentum to combine a giant green tide to push them back because their charge bonus is nowhere near as good as mine. But because the AI just stagnated and sat there, this is why nothing works. All I literally need you to do as playing the orcs on my side is to tell them to freaking attack. That is all I need you to do. Realistically. Just tell them to charge, and I do mean double click, James. Don't do like you do with your original, like you click it 40,000 times if you have to. Because sometimes it doesn't register for some reason. When I can, I guess. I mean, well, because I'll give you one, I'll give Darius one of the WAs, and I'll give James one of the WAs, and I'll control Gorbat. Yes, James, he's attacking me. The ambush failed. And apparently the game keeps loading it as a failure. The only way to get a chance at another non-failure is I'd have to go back 2 turns. And I'd have to drop my position down by a few inches, so I guarantee the other 2 armies can't get to me with Thorground. But then I'm cheating. I will say that. If we do that, then I'm technically cheating. Now, is it better because we're trying to play against each other? Technically, yes. But it's just kind of annoying that we should have to do this to begin with. Can't the mechanics of a game that's designed by supposed professionals just work for once? It's just... Oof. No need, because in the next playthrough they'll be playing the most overpowered army in the game mod-wise. That's true, but that's a different scenario though. I am thinking about doing that though in our playthroughs that aren't using super overpowered mods like this one. This is more of a normal mod. It just changes things to be a little bit better unit-wise. I am thinking about eventually turning the AI to easy just because it is getting annoying that it's just getting too much of an advantage too quickly. And it's certain mechanics that I have to deal with put me at a disadvantage. Because here's the thing that also baffles me. The enemy AI doesn't have this bug. How come the dwarves aren't just sitting in a corner and getting stuck in a ball? It's the same AI, or it's supposed to be, right? So, that feels like that was on purpose when it's like that. When things like that on, it feels like the developer on purposely did that. And that kind of tears the taste out of your mouth. But, so y'all joining in, or you want me to try to do it manually, or are we cheesing the system and I'm going back to 2 turns? Hello? I know, that's why I was asking, are we? He said it's on you, so are we all joining up and helping, or do you want me to try to do it on my own, or do we want to just say frick that and I go back 2 turns and cheat the system? That's this one. No. This one? I don't know if it's the autosave or this one. They're both turn 12. Ah, shit. I'm just gonna reload our original manual save that we saved. It's still within reason of that area. And I also do think it's a multiplayer bug, because I'm gonna say something else that's kind of odd too. I have never had this bug happen with my AI on my own. When I'm playing single player matches in this game, that never happens. Not once. And it's happened to James too before. That's what cost him his Lizardman battle against the Dark Elves. They sat in the corner, did nothing. They just watched you die and came after you were dead. And it's like, so it can happen against another player too. So it's like, it's definitely a multiplayer bug. It's a bug in the multiplayer that seems to only happen during multiplayer. Because if that had been me on my own, they would have pushed. They always do. They're on single player. They're no different than the enemy AI is. They have the same tactics. So it's so strange to see that on multiplayer. But once again, I just think that maybe they just didn't optimize this game for multiplayers because they probably thought that. The mitigation for that is if it gets too bad, you saw I could do it right there, chat. I don't know if it'll let me do it pre-save or if we'll have to start over again, but we'll see. I'm hoping not start over. I'm hoping it'll let me change the difficulty midway through. Just about they can make them bricks, then it'd be, then it'd be easier to just roll them over when we need to. Even though I hate doing that, I like a little challenge, but not when the game's broken and it's not behaving as intended. It's not as fun. The challenge becomes an ordeal instead of fun. Also, there's a huge range matter that is constantly getting worse. That's also why I argue they should just do a 40K or that Star Wars game they're supposed to be doing. It's like just do a ranged total war game. It's clearly I want to do ranged weapons more than melee. Because you keep favoring ranged more and more. That's why the dwarves are so scary. You saw what happened to those spear gobos. Even in a fair fight, they were gonna die. Those grenades were just too much. I knew I was gonna lose them. How many people can play one campaign? Quite a lot, I think. I think it's up to 8, 6. I don't remember actually. It's quite high. But once again, the more we add, the more I imagine that bug probably becomes more prominent. But that is my new rule of thumb. The next playthrough that's not going to be broke, like we're not going to have an unfair advantage as players. The next fair playthrough, I'm turning the AI down to easy. I won't do it on the campaign map, but I will do it for the battle, like the physical battle. I'll leave it on normal for all of this, but I am definitely turning it down when it comes to the actual physical fight when we're trying to do multiplayer. Since it's gonna break on us. Yeah, it's after my turn still. Alright, enter. Because here's the guaranteed thing. And I'm gonna do it now that I know it's not behaving as it should. If I just sit where I'm out of range and he has to come down in here and force march, unlike what I was doing, then that means he cannot hit me with all three. We might even back up a little. Just to make sure that the AI can't cheese us out. So plus I still call BS. 75% chance to ambush and it failed. Because in an ambush, only one army is pulled in. And what happened, Darius? He attacked with 4 armies this time. Yeah, you gotta be prepared for that. It's kind of what if it weren't for the AI, it's kind of what we're having as a full battle, but mine is at least kind of a little bit more in that favor if I could win it, but that's also the issue of reloading. Because sometimes when you reload, the AI will do different things. So I mean, at least yours is a victory. I would take that in that situation. Depends on what it is and what is lost and all that. Although, I mean, there's like, I will say you probably, if you wanted to fight it, you could have waited to save mine for next time, but too late now. Just because it is, I don't know. I love this game, but those are the moments that really make this game not fun. And you get BS like that by some game mechanic that just ain't working. Except the non-aggression from the rats.
I'll crush them all!
My arch lector died, but oh well, I'll get another one. That's why sometimes manual is at least better if you so you can at least save the one that matters. And at this point, I'm just gonna be waiting on my battle because I can't get. I don't. I'm just a little leery on that now. Oh, the campaigns can go on for a long time. One could say sometimes even weeks because you don't play it all in one episode. That's impossible, or one sitting. You'd be playing for days straight if you tried to do that, or at least days straight without sleeping to try to complete it. These campaigns are pretty slow paced. That's why it's kind of annoying when the game isn't working right because you don't want things like that slowing you down even more. How slow this game already is. I do hope they improve that in the next Total War. I really hope they improve the ally AI, and I'm fine with the enemy AI being better as well. But I just hope they improve the ally AI so much better in the next one. It really needs to be a lot better. Because there is a certain limit where the player just can't do all of those units himself. That is even the good player or a what do you call it, a pro player would still not manage that many armies on his own. It's too many units. At that point you're just mass clicking and dragging, which at that point there's no strategy in that. Which is what I wanted to do, but I got distracted in trying to hold the line. I forgot about the pulling my reinforcements to the front.
If I don't like
So
your words, I'll blast yous with...
how does he know you? That's interesting. I don't know. I don't know him. He doesn't even know me. I mean, what I'm assuming is the changeling didn't. Oh no, he knows you. Wait a minute. Can you? I know how he might know you. Can you see any of the man-eater's settlements? Have you run into any of the man-eater's units, or do you know him at least? So you don't know the man-eater, so it can't be that then. I thought maybe he got information from the man-eater. Do you know? Trying to think who else. What about the Skaven? Any of the Skaven? You know them? Any of them? Witch Hunter made it. Oh, so he must have a Witch Hunter in your territory somewhere. I think they're. I think they can go invisible. I don't remember. Who knows? But I mean, he met you somehow, so I assume there's a witch hunter. No, no. He would. All you have to do is go through Fort Sol, which is just across the river from the main mountains. If he went through Fort Sol, he could go down that river straight to you, past Scarbrand and everybody, without ever being. Because you gotta understand, it's not an army. The witch hunter is just a hero, so most things won't attack that. They'll ignore it.
Let's get one thing understood. I'm the boss here.
Yeah, but campaigns can go on for a while. That's why you just take your time and everyone joins when they can, and we all get up together when we can and play it. That's why the streams tend to be somewhat far apart sometimes and don't get finished, because these campaigns can be a lot to do, especially when you're having issues.
Private safe, yes.
Because if he's gonna be a pain in the butt like that, then what I'm doing is I'm putting them both in camp mode, and we're both going to move south just a little bit more, and then we're going to sit there until we fully heal, as I originally intended. And then we're going to wait for our wall to get bigger so we get actually more units to pull this time. Problem is, he's also recruiting with his smaller army, so that army is actually going to get bigger soon. I'm hoping my auxiliary army will pull them out of their nests once I hit here. Which was what I was going to do originally, but I was hoping that ambush would work. But we can't see how far they can go because they're in, what's it called? They're in undergrowth mode, so they can come up to here.
Shaman. Rest.
See, even that's still pretty far. See, that's even technically maybe possible they can reach us there. Can't remember. You can't attack when you're in undergrowth mode, right?
What?
Yeah, so it can't be
Can't
that.
use me spells.
They definitely didn't get over there. I know you can attack in Force March. See, you're the initiator. You can get here in Force March right now.
Our clan will rise.
What's
This is
up?
my land.
Ah, yes, we're about to find out. Hmm. Fall back a little bit more, like right there. Okay. I don't think that's in range anymore. Close. Ooh. Also, we can't get to that doing what they're doing. Well, I can't get back in it now, but hey. Technology. Let's choose our technology again, which we want more orcs like last time. Okay. Stealing money and healing right now. Oh, I feel like maybe we should do that. Well, let's move a little bit more. %75 chance to ambush again. Okay. But this is further down. He can still reach it, but can you? Oh, but you could come from this side. So my issue is this is the one that can kick is getting us, I think. This one can underway his way over and then unstance, I think. I can't remember if he can go to normal stance after he moves. Yeah, this is a weird situation. So instead of ambushing, maybe I should just have them have a chance to heal. What stats do we get? We get +5 leadership and +5 melee defense to all units are in the stance. Yeah, let's do that and see what happens. We're not going to do an ambush. We're just going to fight him straight up and hope we can heal.
Green prophet. Keeper of the old ways. You mock? I is invincibles.
All right, well, here's what I'm going to do, chat. We're going to force march him right there and hope that Thorgrim takes the bait to go that way instead. Because don't think you can reach that, can you? You might. But if I can fight them with this first and do some damage, I can pull up with the main ones.
Cork and Mork are coming. Huh?
Go ahead and build defenses. I didn't do that last time, but I'm going to do that.
Cork and Mork guard me.
All right, here we go. I need to burn the wall gray again by making more rice fields. Good job, Sealy. Well, that's a redundancy beyond redundancy. Farzu said, they are not. Remember the dumb end times moment where they made Skarsnik ally with the Skaven? Exactly how that would end. Exactly. So now it's a war. Wait, what? Oh! He's going. My brain was confused. He's going for the other one like I thought. Well, this means we can hurt him really bad. So now this is more reasonable because this is a throwaway. Yes, the Savage Orc boss is getting thrown into the wind to do enough damage so I can kill Thorgrim combined. I told you I had a guaranteed plan. I always have a throwaway to do some damage with. Keep doing the museum. Keep them in the museums. What did I? No, this sacrifice is completely worth. This sacrifice is completely worth it. You both got up. I didn't have any Savage Orcs to recruit, so you're just gonna have to deal with that. What? What do you mean? The rest are like high ass tier. Well, at least 5 of them are. Yeah, those are the regular orcs. Those aren't what's holding. It's the other 5 in front of them that's doing all the that. Well, right behind them, I should say. What's up? They don't have any. Well, no, this isn't the main army. Like I said, this is just to do damage. These guys are just going to charge at them. We're not waiting. This isn't a defense army. This is we're going to go and hit them before they hit us. All I gotta do is wait till the wall gets here, and then we're charging. Only thing I want to change formation-wise, let me move all these around, is I want to put all the nasty skulkers in the front this time. Well, actually, hold on. No, these orcs don't have armor piercing. These regular throwaway orcs that are not the big boys. So they're gonna be the front pushers. They're gonna push down this line. And then we're gonna have the great weapons over here, push down this line. They're gonna have the berserker guys with them. This is what should be in Gorbad's army, but I just haven't had a chance to recruit them yet. The skulkers are gonna be the pushers for this side. Okay, pump wagons are gonna be on their own thing. Because y'all are just gonna push. That's there for now. Okay. Now for the good stuff. Let's leave you guys up here. Oh, which of these is better? So these have better stats overall, but these have the armor piercing. They do less damage, though. Only by 2. They also have less health. So these should be behind. These should be the secondary main line behind the squishies. Behind the throwaways. Like I said, we just want to do as much damage as possible. The river hag is going with this side. The main savage orc is going with the main force. Okay, what else is missing? What are these? These are the other elites? Yeah. And these are the third line of defense. These will be hitting third. The Bloody Sun boys. Alright. Okay. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's do it! They're pushing us again? Okay, so let's Group 2, you're headed there. Group 1, you're headed there. Let me grab all of this. You're also headed there. Actually, hold on. I'm going to create a group just so we can lock and tell them to do this. It'll spread their weight better. And they'll join in on that battle. Okay. Ranged units are going to be set up here at some point. And then bolt throwers need to join the ranks together. They're also going to sit back. Along with this one, also going to sit back. All right, everyone's heading up. And then pump wagons. Time to punch through on this side. Pump, pump, pump! We don't care, we don't care. We'll take less damage doing that. Attack! Engage! Full charge! Spread your weight, boys! Seems like he'll be crowned the second in command. I doubt I will, James. I'm just gonna say that now. I'll bite ya! Freaking snotwag. Oh shoot, get in there, boys. Get in there. Mix it in, mix it in, mix it in. Don't just stand there getting clobbered. Actually, get in there. Wah! Oh, I forget I have a river troll. Come on. I hate that the mages don't get engaged in melee, at least some. Because it makes them just sit there doing nothing. No, he's getting killed by a Thorgrim. He is. Yes, he is. But he's not gonna win that. But that's just he's just buying time until the rest of the orcs get there. What's up? What's up? Yeah. That's how you win. That's how you win, James. That's how you win. More wah. Oh, he is running now, though. He is running. I still don't think we're gonna win, but that ain't the purpose of this battle. See, look how much damage we've done to them, and this is less than what we had. Group 2's fighting pretty hard over here. They are starting to break, though. The pump wagons are doing their job to the archers in the back. There ain't much left of the original group, though. Let me grab this all the way to that. And we need to confine into the bubble here. Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay, you guys need to get back into that. You guys need to go into that. Actually, that. Alright, whatever's left that's here and here. Form up a new line there. Pump wagons into the back of that. Wah! Wah, 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 wah! Hey, where are my archers? Where are my archers? You guys need to set back up right there. You need to turn skirmish mode off. Because we're just gonna have to let y'all just gonna have to fight melee is what it is. Melee. That. You've got to defend the catapults as long as possible. Kill as many stunties as we can. Alright, pump wagons, come out, because I need you to charge in again. While you're still with me. Profit, yes, green, maybe. Exactly. Melee mode, engage! Fight that, go! Don't let him get to the artillery! Oh, these guys are rallying! Come back! Come back, come back, come back, come back, come back! Oh, I see that. Get back in there, get back in there, get back in there. You guys get back in there as well. Except for the, what's it called? Except for Shaman. You stay right there. And you blast that. Big guy's back too. Come attack that from behind. You come attack that from behind. Where's my pump wagons? They're starting to break too. It's because the hero back there. All right, we don't have much pump wagons left. So pump wagons, come charge what's left of this. Ooh, they're pushing through on the other side. Ah, now we're starting to have a full break, I think. Hold them, River Hag! Come on. Oh, God. Oh, nope, everybody's gone. There it is. That's all right, though, because we did a massacre on them. We killed whole units. We got some of the great weapons done. Most of their bombing or their blast miners are dead. That would the Savage Orc paid for it in blood, and it was worth it. Left 248 of Thorgrim's main army. That's acceptable enough for me. Oh, did they? Ooh. Ooh. Might have to check that out. Guardsmen in battle sector might be fun. Whew. That's what it should have been like, Chad. When you actually can focus on what you have, you can be way more efficient. I still think the dwarves are way too overpowered in general, though, sometimes. Tanks, tanks, more tanks, and a shitload of infantry. I figured it was mostly tanks. But that is a shitload of infantry. That does sound fun. I might have to try that. Sounds cool. I can't wait to see what their how you use their tactics. I am thinking about getting Battle Sector on the console though, just so I can get all the DLCs. But it depends on if that comes to console or not as well. Because they are behind a little bit on console, but I don't think it's by much. Even though I already own it on PC, I would love to run it at full graphics and full. Because that game's about the beauty and the animations of the game and the fighting and kind of fight and clicking on things and stuff like that. Yeah, he died. He fought the valiant battle, but he died. This has hopefully weakened him enough that the main two forces can now punch him in the throat. Plus, the irony, as much as money as I make, I actually can technically, the turn after this one, it could replace that. So he went there. So he's going to regenerate right there is what's going to happen. Okay, so that gives us a perfect opportunity because these guys are going to heal. Yeah, look at that. They're at full health now. Now, we don't have as fancy units as that has, which sucks. But it's Darius's turn. Yeah, look at how wounded they are.
This is my land. Start the war!
Oh, and he separated them.
Savage Orc! Great shaman!
He can't get back over here, can he? He can't.
The god Differs! I, as mighty mystic powers.
They are going to heal in one turn pretty hard, but it still won't be good enough to really help. Especially these. We did kill a lot of his units. He's down to 16. That means 4 units got wiped out entirely. And I did get rid of a lot of his great weapons except these 2. So he actually did take a pretty bad, nasty hit right there, at least composition-wise. So I did the right thing. This one's just got basics. This is the other one that's got the dangerous setup. These guys. These are what I wanted gone. We killed most of these is what we killed. Because these are anti-large and they're armored, so they can do a lot of damage to the orcs because the way they work. Because they're mass. And we killed, I think, both of these as well in his army. So there were probably 2 of these and 2 of these. We killed 4 of them. So it's probably those. Yeah, this army's not quite as impressive. So these other 2 aren't carrying much weight. It's just this one. Because this one just has so many blast miners. This one don't. Neither does this. This one has 2. Oh no, 3. So this one is at least somewhat dangerous. But not as bad as what this one was. Yeah, you hear Gorbad? There's war in the air! Yes, there is. I'm never fortifying the Empire. Yeah, you are. You got plenty of time. This is going to delay me for quite hard. The dwarves are definitely holding. Since I had to cheese them to win, it's definitely a sign that they're holding good enough. So we're about to be at our time limit, chat. We sadly haven't done much. Thanks to that screw up that happened earlier. I'm really mad at the AI. I could have won that if it had just helped me. If I got that close to beating Thorgrim with just 1 Wah against that, then that's definitely means I should have won that if the AI had helped me manage all those units. Would you go slow for me as well, Arna? Well, I mean, I would try. It depends. Here's the thing: slow and fast is relative in this game because it also depends on what's happening to you from the AI, your own setup, RNG, depending on certain factions. Because certain factions have mechanics that can screw them as well as help them. So it really depends. So in this case, this would be a lot slower, and we would take a little bit more about it. Now, if you're talking about in the battle, I'll give you time to set up. Like I'll give you time to try to move your units and, or at least get into position. Now, once the battle begins, and then that's kind of up to you to learn the quickness of mid maxing. See, you'll have a golden mask guy printing gold and paying him to kill you. Good. I would be if it wasn't for the BS. Also, I just don't have a unit down there. Scrag's already taking it. Ah, interesting. So this turn around, this time Scrag actually did go for Barakvar directly. Although I only see the one army right now.
Fucking right. Gorg screams for blood. Do that.
Why can't the rice mill be left in peace to let them grow rice for the people? Because orcs, because the Lord of Iron does not know what rice is. All he knows is metal, or the Lord of Metal. He only knows iron, steel, and cannon powder. Mm.
Gorg, send me to battle.
What about you, Arnott? Um, well, I mean, the thing that I'm playing as brings plagues naturally to crops. So yeah, probably not either. If the creature that's attacking you brings plague to your fields, I doubt it cares about your rice field. So sadly, the storm dragon will have to fend and defend her people. Why don't you let Darius do the teaching? And you also help me. Gelt is close to you, Sealy. It's closer to you, Sealy. And Cathay won't slow him down for showing you the power of Blue Bomb.
The Great Shaman. Gorg
Wow.
guard me.
Poor Sigvald. Never gets any respect.
You Gorg?
Mm.
Good stuff.
There's a sunglasses. I've seen that mod. Matter of fact, why does Darius want to stab my hide? I only harmed Foster, the Witcher deserved. Because Gelt is secretly on paid by the black market of the Dark Elf.
You have
Where you
warpstone.
think
Yes,
you got
yes.
all the cat? Where you think you got all the gunpowder, bro?
Lovely warpstone.
Cheat Sheely by destroying him over and over. Exactly, that's the plan. Tam King's got it. He understands. See, Sealy? See, Tam King knows the future. he could. He is a. He's secretly a psychic. I am gonna be, by the way, playing this more this week so I can refresh myself and get even better at this game again, since I have been really rusty lately. And if I had been doing that, I probably could have still salvaged that BS situation that happened. But since I haven't been playing, I'm not as fast as I used to be. I'll fix that at the end of this week. Anyways, you ready to see what makes the orcs dumb? It's 1,000. So do we have, what do we got? Actually, this time let's see if a regular war boss does any better than the savage war boss. Actually, this one's got armor piercing, so yes. So you're about to see why the orcs are kind of hilarious. Are we able to do this yet? No. Oh, we can do that. It's quite a lot for just one unit, though. Not yet. Do I want the expensive ones, though, in here again? I think I want to save those for him. So this time he's going cheaper. Okay. Uh. Oh, here we go. Here's the other one. Oh, no, wait. No, cancel that. That's maxed out. Okay, so let's get... These guys' armor better than the normal. Not really. And they do have something... Oh, it's anti-large is what that probably is. What is that, actually? I can't see it. Let's do another one of these. Okay. There we go. Now it's 14 out of 20 on that. You're not quite filled up, but you did get more biggins, so that helped you. Okay, so now is the time to move. Can we underway our way over there? We can. Hold on, how far can he get? See, he can get to right here. Ooh. If I go to the very edge right here, I don't think he can reach me. But can Gorbad get up there? This is the issue that starts to be the problem when the AI is this scoobity. So I don't know what really is the safest bet. We're gonna try it. We have to be as far away from him as possible. That's forced march. He kinda can get here, but he can't attack us. I don't know if that's in range to help this unit, though, or not. I'm hoping not. We're gonna see. Because it's gonna get real hairy for him now with the way what I'm gonna do. Because this will guarantee me the win, even if I lose a shit ton of stuff. Okay. We gotta hurry because we're probably not gonna get to finish this tonight. Might have to wait till the next episode. Oh, the other army tried to go underneath and got intercepted. So that's one. We're losing our squigs. Why is the game so terrible with the squigs? How are we? Low casualties, yet a whole squig is dying. Oh my god. Do I manual this and keep the squigs alive, or do I just not care? This takes out a whole. How many units is this? 1, 2, 3. Oh my. That's. It's worth losing the squigs. Frick 'em. And eat the captives to heal. Okay, so that is eliminated one of the army support. So now he's down to 2. And there's the rebellion. Just auto resolve that. No, no, see, like, he plans to feed you to the randomly, and though he can work them to death faster, slower. Nah, he wouldn't do that to his pet, to his pal and friendly neighborhood royal seal. Who would do what? Oh no, the Empire will hate me for this, but I have no choice. Oh, okay. That don't sound good. After it comes back around to me, then I guess that's when we'll start wrapping it up. As much as I want to do more, I have to eat, and it's getting late. And then I have to still be respectful that I not eat too late. World Walker non-aggression pack? Wow, that's seems stupid. Maybe you should just let him try to invade you. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have that many units. I hope. Usually the North could get pretty abused. So How long is he really gonna last before a certain Slanesh person up there ruins their entire region? Or the rat that lives up there too. Don't know. Norskin needs love though. Well, that's definitely gonna get you some. That might cause you more wars than you have now. 3 is better than 6. It's like it's better to fight the chaos than fight the chaos and the other electric counts. What happens if you piss off Elspeth too much? The rebellion happens early. Mistake. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Horrible mistake. I told you. It's not a good idea. Don't get yourself killed, Dars. I don't have to keep rewinding. Mine was at least the game's fault because the mechanics broke on me. That would be totally your fault if you screw up this and you die on that. Because you made that decision. I wasn't the game forcing your hands. Well, let's hope you don't die, Darius. Let's hope this doesn't bite you in the butt too hard. Just turtle up and fight everything. Do the true Empire way. Surrounded on all sides, no one likes him. Turtle up, Darius, turtle up! Turtle up. I did it. Good. I guess. Well, I guess we'll see. Doom the tombs. We need to doom the tombs. Wait a minute. What's- And I gotta pee. And I gotta pee.
Time.
That's this. Mm. I hate you, world. Now every other situation except this one moment. The one time when Nurgle did something hilarious. That is hilarious. Yes. That is the most dumbest, beautifulest thing in the world. This is why you gotta be careful with who you piss off, Darius. It'd be nice to have some electric cows that don't hate you help you deal with them. Is that all doors? Well, yeah, but your Altdorf should have such good defenses unless he's bringing 4 armies that you should be good. Two's risky, but you probably could win that. If you've built the proper defenses, you should always do an Altdorf right out the gate, which is the yellow line. As soon as it's buildable, you build it. And lets Altdorf become this kind of anchor in the sand with all the BS you have to deal with. It's just him. Let's see. Yeah, that's nothing. Even a first tier 1 yellow defense line could kill that. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. But I'd say make your defenses and then end the turn because it is getting late. If you don't got anything, you got to fight manually right now. Now it's your turn, James. Now you hurry up. Hurry up. She's like, oh well. It'll be alright.
My faith in you wanes.
I hired ogre mercenaries. Good choice. I should do that. That's a good point. Maybe that's what I should have done with the throwaway army. Maybe he should have had more ogres. We might have won that.
I'll do it.
Impossible.
So that's what we need instead of Squigs. Since he's so terrible with the Squigs, we're going to give him all the Boar Boys instead. So it's kind of a blessing in disguise that Squig died. I can finally give him a better cavalry that... Look how little they got hurt compared to the Squigs. What did the AI even do with those Squigs that got them killed so bad? No one else barely got touched.
Food. Gold likes it this way. Power of the War.
The Orc front was won. Goblin obesity is fighting trees, and Festus is Festus. Yeah, while you were dealing with the Green Menace, the other Green Menace built itself up.
Gold, send me to battle. Let's take what should be ours. Where's Egg, the great green prophet?
Oh, Zuffbar got destroyed somewhere. Bet you that was the ogres. Razor standard. Yep, I can give armor piercing to something beautiful. Okay. Enter encampment stage. I'm gonna let Skarsnik attack this. Skarsnik's War Banner. Let's give it to. Didn't already give it to. And let's auto-resolve that because it's a decisive. No one's getting hurt. And look at that. The Squigs didn't even get touched in his army. He needs those Squigs instead. And we'll give all the Orc Boar Boys to Corbad. I would raise it, but I actually right now need looting and occupying. We need to hold this mountain and use it as a defensive push to dig these dwarves out.
This is forbidden. I forbid this.
See, he can get to us. So this is where the big battle might begin.
Not this time. Huh?
Okay, so
Keeper of the old ways. Ready.
these are expensive, but we need those. So Mangler squids for him. And let's give him. He needs more archers.
Do not betray your king.
Don't that triggers a lot of shit. Don't do that. That's actually related to Crisis. Yeah, but y'all want to cause the whole map to be invaded by bone boys. It's not the That's the meaning of. That's not the meaning of. That's not the meaning of the stream, James. It's like, don't do this. So what? Hold the phone. The AI is so stupid at its skill tree, though. It gave Skarsnik maxed out the boys when all he had was gobos. Oh, is there a way to? How do I do that again?
I'm the prophet.
Reset skill points. Oh, Oh, I can't. He'll be wounded for 3 turns. I can't do it right now. That is dumb. Wow. Okay. You need. Hold on. Nah, we don't want that. You need orc boys. I just don't know if I have any actually built. I freaking don't. Okay, so I guess you'll be less cavalry. So we should give you one of the good units. Let's give you some orc egg eaters. These things are nasty. Let's give you some orc egg eaters. That'll make up for that. Wait, the ever friendly is in your territory? What? He's never made it this far south this fast ever before in a long time. That's awesome, but terrible at the same time. Okay, I think what we can do for freaking pump wagons. Oh, that's leadership for Goblos. Get that. We've got a level here. Oh, wow. 4 skill points. Nice. He needs to be like super scary. We need to give him one of those. He's only got one of those. That's not worth it. He doesn't have any spiders or anything. Does this benefit the orc boys? Orc boys? Doesn't look like it. It's this one, right? Yeah. Go ahead and get that to beef up the orc boy we have. Okay. And your level is going to be. Oh, power recharge. Yeah. Archon conduit. And max out the foot of Gork, which we didn't get to use properly last time. And you need to keep recruiting up here in the background. It's expensive to do that. What else? Let's do this. It's cheaper. And then we want 2 of these, one of these. Now start getting him upgraded. Let's give him a good. Oh no, wait, the global's already used. Can't. That's what those white squares mean. Damaged buildings. Oh, because yeah. I'm actually gonna knock this down because we need to put walls here immediately. All right, I'm gonna make a quick save since it's going in our favor, and it's getting late to the point of I'm not gonna be able to go out further than this next turn. So here, let's save this one down. So that way we have a previous save to go back to if we need to. And this is the last intern I'm gonna do for tonight. By the way, PS Plus updated today, y'all. Oh, nice. Yeah, so that means I get to play the man with no name now. Good. Wait, they attacked you? Are you losing or winning? I assume you're winning, I hope. Or are we all being screwed right now? Oh, then I would say don't worry about it. We don't have too much time to show off a manual battle. James, would you name a unit or squad after me in honor of me if Ard not burns my fields? He said yes, he will. Although I'm gonna play, I'm gonna cause your people to plague, not burn them down. That's targets. Yeah, see, this is why I saved it. They're attacking me again. How are they still winning with this little? I I I really hate the dwarves auto resolve. It's too strong. That is nowhere near accurate. With as much damage as I'm able to do when I'm not, even when I screw it up, there's no way the AI is being this stupid. It's so stupid. And I gotta pee, and it's too late to do another manual. This is why I made a save because I knew they were gonna do this. So I have to wait till next stream to do this. I just don't have time. It's 10:11. She's gonna get pissed if I try to go any later. So we're going to auto resolve this. I saved it, so we'll load that save up next episode, and I'll fight this myself, just like last time, but this time less failure. Because this time we have way more HP. We're not half wounded, and we have technically the walls are at full strength. As far as actually, I'm trying to see which one Scar's next wall is. They shouldn't get damaged. It's only pulling in one wall. That's B. I see what it did. Really? Is there no way to choose? He attacked the settlement, didn't he? Is that's what he did. That's how he got around us. What's the terrain here? Is this a settlement battle or a field battle? It's a field battle. He get because there's no walls yet. Ah, this is weird. This is what I'm saying. The AI has good tactics in other places, but it does feel like it does cheese the system a little too hard, or knows how to cheese the system a little too hard. Because him attacking the settlement caused one of my WAs to not be included into the battle. Instead, it's bringing the settlement garrison, which is nothing. Wow. That's crazy. Let me see what Daria said. But we'll have to do this next stream either way. I'm about to get cheese next turn. You're just gonna have to fight it like I do. I mean, this is now salvageable even if we lost this. Because I've now hurt him so bad in general, because I took out a whole army, I can just do the orc strategy of when they die, I make over 20,000 per turn. So this means as soon as this, let's say hypothetically we lose this really bad, and all of these units die, in about a matter of 2 to 3 turns, can replace both these armies. They won't be led by their leaders in the beginning. They'll have to be led by randoms, but the armies themselves can be replaced in only 2 to 3 turns with the orcs if you do it right. That's kind of what I'm doing with the army in the north. It's going to repurpose and come down again, and we're going to keep doing what the Green Tide does. An endless trickle in of just desperatity of how many are there? So I also do this with the Skaven as well. The Skaven benefit from the strategy as well. So that's slow. Theirs takes longer than the orcs does, though. The orcs can do this in 2 droves. Skaven may take 4 or 5 droves to do something like that. Let's auto resolve and let's see how the AI did. This will be, yeah. So the AI killed, I don't know how it didn't kill more up here. The AI only killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Thorgrim's army, which is the one that's fields first, which is confusing. So that one only had 5 die in it. This one had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This reserve army had more casualties somehow. Weird. Now, we're not going to once again leave that. We're just going to, once the turn comes back around, just skip whatever it's asking you in each of your situations. And just like whatever it is, just ignore it for right now. You're going to get another chance to accept or deny it, because we'll be reloading to that fight next episode.
Welcome news.
Which, if we want, we need, since we did so bad at getting since things didn't go right organization wise today, we should do that. And if you're up for it, Darius and James, we should try to do the next episode today as well. Like later. Like later today for you, tomorrow for me and Darius. What survived? Well, not much. All the archers somehow survived. Yeah, look at that money. Look at this money I make, chat, when one whole army dies per turn. This is why they can infinitely kind of keep coming back as long as you don't let your main economy settlements that you rely on break down. So a good example is if I lost Iron Rock and Black Crag, I all of a sudden would lose this game for sure. Because I just wouldn't have the money to keep rebuilding the orcs. What? What is Darius? Yeah, Darius is playing, so it's on his thing anyways. But all right, but just skip your turn, Darius, so I can quit out. Or actually, I can quit out now, can't I? Yeah, I can. All right, I'm just gonna exit the main menu since we have our save. That's gonna be for that battle. Now I will be getting back on here. I'll stream tonight to play some more. Not this, but play a different faction and time to warm myself back up and get back to my skills. I'm going to need them for that fight. And so, and I know I'm like right there, and I'm just slightly rusty enough that the Valiant defeat is still getting me. Because I should be able to pull that back. Most Valiant defeats I can easily win. And when I was playing this all the time. So. I can kill Festus and Grom. Nice. Well, that would at least eliminate some of your problems. That would at least fix some of your problems. I would say if you have if you know it's a guarantee and you won't lose too many units from it, and you know you can end it, always take those chances. As long as it's not going to cost you too much. Just because you want to eliminate as many stresses off of Franz as fast as you can. Because that's how you start to cascade him into his overpowered self. Because really, the early game is really what kills him. Once he gets past those hurdles, he gets easier and easier and more overpowered as time goes on. So, but alright, chat. This has been a good episode tonight. I'm going to go ahead and end it because I got to get off here now. But I want to say thank you to Tam King, to Sealy for joining in tonight. He said, the rice fields need to be cultivated. The people need to be satiated. The wall may again and less opium. More gunpowder. And more plague. SC Farsu said, bye, Arna. Good luck with the dwarves. I'll beat them by next episode. I'm just a little rusty because I haven't really been playing Warhammer other than when we stream, like legit. I don't get on here when we're not streaming, so I've kind of become slow again. But I'll play tonight. Like I'll play tonight. Well, you don't have any real opponents. Sigvald is not the bald man is not a challenge. The bone boys are it's like the bone boys are minor inconvenience. And it's like, and the lizardmen just don't care about you. They do not care about your existence and will not attack you, probably. Except for Tequila, who you attacked and killed anyway. So, yeah, but I don't. But once again, I don't think he's going to come for you. He's got too many other problems that he cares more about. Yeah, still, I don't think he cares. He also, yeah, but also Lizardman. You forget he's near Krokgar. It's either that or Krokgar. But still, you have no opponents. You can just wall your way to the north while I have to fight with one of the strongest dwarves in the game. It's like I'm surprised I'm still kicking. I'm surrounded by it. James be hacking again. Tempting's right. James is cheating again. But anyways, let's see. Ever friendly is hold on. And that's also why you need to get rid of Grom and Festus as fast as possible. Because you don't want that to still be even if it's just a thorn in your side and they're not technically dangerous, a thorn in the side when Archaon, the ever-friendly, comes calling, turns from a thorn into a catastrophe. So, make sure they're dead before he truly starts trying to kill you. Because he might help Festus. Realistically, there's a chance he could ally with him. So, you best watch out for that. Grom less so. I'd say Festus is your bigger target. You need to make sure Festus is definitely dead. If you some reason can't kill Grom, that's fine. But do not let Festus live while the ever-friendly approaches. But even though if I was playing Archaon, I wouldn't have no use for the Nurgle fat man and would just kill him. But still, see you, man. I'll just buy more Ogre mercenaries. Vlad has not left his home. He probably like all that. And he doesn't even know that I'm going to be coming up behind him at some point. It's terrible for him. But either way, thank you so much for joining in tonight for some more Radio's Total War mod, Total War Warhammer 3, as we play the Green Tide, trying to fight against the bugs of the game as well as trying to kill Darius. And James is just dancing in the desert. As the Great Green Prophet. Let's see. He still hasn't broken the non-aggression pact. Ah, interesting. Well, that's good. At least something. But either way, I hope y'all all enjoyed, and I will see y'all later today for some of you, tomorrow for the rest of you out there for our continuation of the Great War, the green tide that comes for the Empire. It's like, take a number. The ever-chosen calls dibs on my head. Don't worry, I'm hoping you'll kill him, and by the time he's done, no, this is what's gonna suck, and hopefully not for your sake is true completely to a T. What's gonna happen is I have faith in you. You will kill Archaon, but will you kill him fast enough to have even any breathing room to be like, we killed him, and then you see over in the horizon in the sunset, you just hear, He's like, no. He's like, no. We don't have time to recoup. They see Crown Orc is also here. Yeah, but he's one orc, and he actually doesn't have much territory. He didn't do much to hurt the Red Dwarf, like, from what I've seen. So he's kind of probably okay. I doubt he's too strong right now. So he shouldn't be too bad of a threat to you. Now, I will say, just like Festus, if he's alive by the time I get there, you're in big trouble. Because all I gotta do is beat him once in battle, and all of his settlements near you are mine automatically, putting me on your doorstep in an instant. So I would suggest making sure he's dead as well. Just a suggestion. Just a suggestion. But Sealy said, I don't like rats much. Ah, you don't, Sealy? Did I have bad... That's bad news for you. Well... I mean, I think he knows the Skaven are in this game somewhere. Where he doesn't know. Where he doesn't know, but my prediction is that Ikit will kill Darius. You know what? I can see that. The irony is if Brajonia is dying, that could actually become a problem and be a thing. He wouldn't even need to fight Darius. Darius would just see all of a sudden his settlements randomly turning into ruins. And he's like, what the hell? Just sees an explosion. Yeah, but they're outside the wall. Yes, totally. Extremely. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. I'll say it again, Celia. Those hills have eyes. I mean, no, technically he's right. I mean, if any AI kills any of us, nobody wins. I hate when that happens, but at least it'll be funny and entertaining. Like, nobody will win, but we'll get to watch Ikit literally blow Darius to smithereens bit by settlement by settlement. But either way, I've got to get off here. And last thing I'll read, yeah, as far as you said, go to the bathroom. Rats and rice fields don't mix. You're right. But anyways, I mean, it's a giant wall. I don't think there are enemies behind it. You're right, Sealy. There's no one behind the wall at all. You're safe. Safe as a bug in a rug inside his own home. As safe as that already has been established. But anyways, I'm going to end it on that note. You can go torture James for while I end it. Hold on. What Daria say before I go? Walls are meant to be broken by cannons. That's true too, but I don't need cannons. Although a couple miniguns might be good. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed watching the stream. Save like a beloved. Yes, exactly, Sealy. Exactly. There's never rats in anyone's bedroom at all. Not in your wall, not in your house, not in anything. It's safe. But until next time, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed. And I give a big shout out to Darius for joining in as Carl Franz with this craziness and this crazy cool little playthrough in Green Tide Challenge. Big shout out to everyone in chat, my moderator Farseer as always. See Sir Sealy, safe as he can be. And of course, Tam King as well in chat. Chillin', and just being as psychic as he ever is. So I hope y'all all enjoyed. I hope y'all all enjoyed, and I want to say thank you, and a big shout out to everyone watching. Oh, and one thing to also to you, Sealy, if you do want to play a preliminary game with a different faction somewhere else, just to learn the basic mechanics, before any of that ever happens, just hit me or James up at any time, and we'll jump on here. Just send me, if I'm not on here, send me the message on PSN. But if you see me on playing or something, just send me a message in Discord or on Steam, like Darius does. Especially now that I've accepted your friend request. No, I already accepted it. You should be on my friends list. Let me make sure it's the right one. Because you sent it to me, it looked like. So, yeah, that's you right there, right? I assume just says Sealy. Okay, Sealy. Because I didn't see it, because I wasn't like James, where he sent you the request. You sent me the request, so I'm assuming that's you with your cat-like icon. You need to find a seal. Oh, is he in this chat too? Oh, so you should be able to see the Discord messages that are popping up. Unless this is not you. But yeah, but yeah, this show. Sorry, you should be able to see. Yeah, these are the James added you to the Steam group. You should be able to see the messages that we do with Darius and James as well. The ones that you're seeing on the screen now. But they keep stealing my name. Yeah, well, that's pretty normal in a lot of things, to be fair, for some reason. But but either way. But I hope y'all all enjoyed. Thank you so much, and we will be continuing this later today for most of you and tomorrow for some of you. So peace and love and good morning or good evening, wherever you may be. And I will see you all in our next one. Bye! Well, no, it's not Carl. That's Gelt. Gelt is the one. That's who he's going to be playing when we fight. When I try to kill Sealy. I guess. I guess. I don't. I guess. I don't know. They probably got cut off. What's on his legs?